time to trim back climbing rose bushes is after they bloom.
Okay.
So, like right now, really, it should be trimmed back, and then you train the stalks like you want. But I would trim them back as much as possible. I did trim them back.
And by trimming back, does that mean come all the way back to the grate that they're on, sort of?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they'll fall out. Actually, because we've had the rain, see, you actually had a second bloom. But after that bloom, see that rose bush there?
Yeah.
Then you should cut it back to almost like to your waist level.
Okay, down to the waist level. Okay.
Yeah, about waist level. And then also you take out on the climbing roses and on any roses, but you take out like the inside stems. You want to leave the outside. Like if this had these were the outside, and this one had one coming up in the middle, you want to create air in here, so you usually take out the
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll have like a video tutorial, Paula.
But I also have some books. I don't know if I can get over this threshold, but see where it says off and on that little box?
On the gray little box down there? Okay, okay.
And you just flip the lever to on, and you see the pressure gauge on the well?
Yes.
Okay, it'll go up to like 40 or 50, I don't know.
Okay.
But you'll see, and you'll hear it. You can go turn it on now if you want to.
Okay.
You'll hear it click on. I mean, you'll hear it start filling it up.
Okay. So the switch is here?
Yeah, push it down. And listen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now the gauge will start moving. And then that is the man that I used on the well. That's all the receipts, everything I paid and everything like that. I just keep it on there.
Okay, great.
And then that pressure gauge, once it gets up, okay?
Yeah.
And so it is already turned on to go over here, so these sprinkler heads will start turning around.
Oh, so you don't valve those necessarily. Once this pressurizes, they automatically start coming on?
Yeah, and then it will not cut off, so you have to come over here and cut it off yourself when the well starts to lose pressure.
Okay.
Otherwise, it'll just keep going on, and it'll lose a lot of your electricity. So
Okay.
you have to turn it off. Usually, you can kind of, in the real hot summer, it lasts about 30 minutes. But we've had so much rain now, the water level will be up. So, but it only waters just this little part here around the rose bushes.
Okay.
It should be turning, but
I didn't see the pressure coming up at that moment.
yeah, but you can hear it. It'll come up.
Okay.
It's been off for a while. I'll get the guys to check it before, but that's usually, it'll work, and then these little heads will start spinning around. And all these over here, this whole section here will be watered.
Well, it looks like, I mean, it's so well taken care of as far as weeds. There aren't, you know.
Yeah, we don't have too much weeds because I keep, at Christmas time in South Lake, they take all the Christmas trees and mulch them up. And you can go and get the mulch for free.
Wow.
So I go and get as much as I can and put it around there. And also, if you keep it, if you see things that you don't want, like I don't want that oak tree growing right there. Some of the things you could just pull up that you see growing. And like there's a pecan tree coming up. Now that is an American beautyberry, so you want that. But some of the things like you'll get, see that pecan tree growing in the middle of that rose bush, you don't want that, so you just have to trim it back.
Yeah, okay.
And some people, I don't think this has a wasp in it, to be careful, but I think this I need to trim back.
Okay.
Get out of there. But, see now, here, see it's about ready to come up.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so the pressure's building up now, and then it'll be enough to spin it. I'm not sure if these heads will work, but I'll show you how the heads work, too. I have extra heads. But the rose bushes, you just trim them back down.
Oh, there's one spinning over there.
Yeah. There you go. So to about your waist height or knee height, this depends. And to make it grow more roses, you just trim. You just take the roses and take them in and take them to work and give them to your friends. And the more you cut it and take the roses off, the more blooms you'll have.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So every day before I went to work, I